Okay, welcome to Comic AI Adventure. So today we're going to be doing a funny adventure if we can. Let's see how well ChatGPT can do a funny adventure. This is in the ChatGPT store, so you go to chat.openai.com. I believe you need a ChatGPT Plus subscription for it, but you search for Comic AI Adventure and then you go and do this one default, or you could type in whatever you want. So, gonna see how well I can do with jokes here because comics oftentimes are about jokes, but not all the time. I guess there's like Batman and stuff like that. That's more serious, but then there are joking ones. So, okay, let's see.
Here's the start of your funny medieval quest. Our knight, oversized and comical, stands at the edge of a tiny village, eliciting awe and giggles from the villagers. What would you like to do next in this adventure? Perhaps chat with the villagers, explore the village, or seek a quest at the local tavern.
Let's go and seek a quest. Actually, this would be kind of cool to do my voice in there. May do that in future ones. Like have it read my voice. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how we can make it funny, or they'll probably make it funny too. That's pretty funny.
Our knight has ventured into the bustling tavern, filled with the lively sounds of villagers enjoying their evening. As he ducks under the low wooden beams, the warm glow of the fireplace and the tunes from a corner playing bard welcome him. In the tavern, you can overhear various conversations about quests and local troubles. Would you like to approach someone specific, listen in on the gossip, or maybe grab a drink and relax?
Actually, let's listen to the gossip. Let's just do that. See where that goes. Hopefully, it'll keep the funny tone. I'll try to do something funny, like maybe when I go out of here, like I'd like to hit my head on the door or on the ceiling, whatever.
As our knight listens in on the bustling tavern gossip, he hears tales of monstrous sightings and mysterious events from various groups of animated villagers. Some discuss a map that leads to an ancient, hidden treasure, while others speak of a menacing dragon seen lurking near the forest edge. Would you like the knight to investigate the dragon, search for the hidden treasure, or continue mingling to gather more information?
So have him do the dragon and hit his head on the doorpost and fall down on the way out. What would you call that? Like a ceiling doorpost? I'm not sure. Let's see where it does that. Where it takes that. Like if he falls over or something. One thing I noticed, it seems like it's not all that comic-y. I may need to tweak this a little bit. It's supposed to be comic images, but oh, there we go. Okay, that one's more comic-y, funny enough. Man, that looks funny. It looks like it's a foreign language, except for the dragons part. Let's see. There we go.
Our knight, full of enthusiasm to face the dragon, quickly stands and knocks his head on the low tavern beam, causing a humorous stir among the villagers. Despite the stars circling his head from the impact, he's determined and rushes out, ready for the adventure. As he heads towards the forest where the dragon was last seen, the path forks into two. One path leads through a dark, ominous forest, and the other skirts around a bright, serene lake. Which path should the knight take to find the dragon? Through the forest or around the lake?
Guess the dark. They would probably be more likely to find the dragon, but am more interested in the bright scenery. Let's see what happens if we do that. Yes. That'd be funny just to get diverted and look at flowers. I might do something like that. So, okay, let's do the bright. So, let's see how this goes. So it is making it more in comic style. No, that's interesting. It kind of did it a little bit different there. And he's got three legs there. That's kind of funny. Guess they he's not that great at text a lot of times, but see what we get here. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Oh, that looks like a nice image. Let's see what happens here. So it did do. It has done a little bit of funny stuff, especially making him like a big, like a really big knight. That's kind of funny.
Our knight now strolls around the serene lake, the tranquil scene, a stark contrast to the danger he seeks. The sunlight dances on his armor, reflecting off the clear blue waters, while curious woodland creatures peek from the underbrush. As he nears the end of the lake, he spots a mysterious cave on the far side, with scorched earth leading into its dark depths.
Ooh.
Should the knight venture into the cave to search for the dragon or continue exploring around the lake?
Well, this is getting interesting. Let's go and go in the cave. I'm gonna inject some humor. Maybe after this, I'll see if it keeps interjecting humor. There's only the funny, like I did say, funny adventure at the beginning, so could actually put in the instructions for it to be funny all the way through, basically. But guess comics could be funny or they could be not funny. So it's like, there we go. Oh, that should be good.
Our knight, in a humorous twist, slips on a slick stone and plunges into the lake, causing a grand splash. Soaking wet but undeterred, he pulls himself out, his armor now shimmering with droplets in the sunlight. The dark cave looms ahead, its entrance seemingly beckoning him. Now at the cave's mouth, should the knight proceed inside to confront whatever may lie within, or take a moment to prepare and gather his courage?
Let's go for it. Let's see if it keeps doing. Let's see if it keeps adding humor to it. Yeah, a little bit.
Our brave knight, still wet from his lake mishap, ventures into the shadowy depths of the cave. His torch flickers, casting long, dancing shadows as he navigates the tight, eerie passages. The sounds of dripping water and the occasional rustle from the dark corners heighten the suspense. As he moves deeper, a sudden roar echoes through the cavern, and a faint glow appears ahead. It seems the dragon may be closer than he thought. Should the knight press forward towards the glow, attempt to communicate with the dragon, or prepare his weapon for a potential confrontation?
Now, attempt to communicate with the dragon. That's kind of a funny thing. Let's go and do that. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, it's doing a little bit of humor. At least it gave a funny option there, and I guess highlighted that he's still wet from his accident falling in the lake. I can see this going all sorts of funny ways. Let's see what happens. Hmm, interesting. Build trust with the dragon. How about ask about the treasure? Let's try that. Oh, let me go and let this read off.
In a twist of expectations, our knight finds not a fearsome beast, but a surprisingly gentle looking dragon curled around its glowing treasure. The knight, keeping the mood light and friendly, gestures peacefully and speaks softly, aiming to establish friendship. The dragon, curious and intrigued, watches him closely, tilting its head in a thoughtful manner. The cave, bathed in the magical light from the treasure, sets a serene stage for this unusual meeting. How would you like the knight to proceed? Should he continue to build trust with the dragon, ask about the treasure, or explore the cave further?
I may go and put it in here for it to be funny in general because comics are generally funny, I guess. So I may make that tweak because let's see how this turns out.
In a fascinating turn of events, the knight gently inquires about the treasure, and the dragon, now more at ease, begins to share the stories behind each precious item. Using its tail, the dragon points to various treasures, each illuminated by the magical glow of the cave, revealing their unique histories and origins. As they bond over these tales, the dragon becomes more animated, even allowing the knight to handle some of the artifacts. Would you like the knight to ask for a particular item, offer to help the dragon with a problem, or propose an adventure based on the tales of the treasure?
Let's actually go a different direction. Tell the dragon a joke and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Be testing this and see if it does anything funny here. See what the joke is that I tell the dragon. Be funny if it ends it like the dragon just decides to eat you or something. The dragon just takes one bite and you're gone or something like that. What? Okay, that's pretty funny.
In a light-hearted moment, the knight tells a joke, and the dragon's response is a roar of laughter, filling the cave with a warm, joyous atmosphere. Their friendship takes a whimsical turn as they share this moment of humor among the glittering treasures. As they continue to enjoy each other's company, what would you like to do next? Perhaps the knight can ask the dragon to join him on an adventure, explore more of the cave together, or maybe the knight decides it's time to return to the village with tales of his new friend.
Let's see. Actually, I think I'm gonna go and call it for here, but turning with the tails would be kind of cool, and would be kind of cool if I was hoping it's gonna tell the joke or whatever. But I love the that's funny. Just the just the faces they have, the laughing so much. Well, that turned out pretty cool. I think I may go and make the tweak to make this funny though. So okay, yeah, let me know if you have any ideas for adventures I should go on in this, or if you have any further suggestions. Definitely like that idea about the joke. Yeah, I mean, see how well I can do jokes and stuff. So yeah, granted, I guess I interjected most of my humor in that. It did start off pretty funny about him being really big and stuff. So oversized going into a tiny village. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Feel free to like and subscribe and have a good night or day. Feel free to check this out too.